YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Chan Freeze back up in the building with another banging video. And in this video, I'm giving you guys the official LeBron James build, the best all-around build in NBA 2K26, okay? The build catches ankles, it gets chased down blocks, all right? It has elite dribble moves, okay? It greens the threes with no problem, greens all over the court, all right? Like I said, elite dribble moves, okay? So let me know in the comments also if I should drop the SIG package that I use, and so you guys could do what I do. And like I said, official LeBron James build, okay? No cap. In any of my videos, I don't cap at all, bro. No cap in any of my videos, all right? Official LeBron James build, 2K confirmed. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't one of those builds that you're gonna see that looks good on paper, but it's trash when you start playing with it, all right? This build is universal. It works, it's perfect for the park. It's perfect for the rec, the pro-am, proving grounds, all right? Any game mode you love, you could pull this build out and go crazy on it, all right? You see how I'm dribbling. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys want the dribble package. You dig what I'm saying? If you want that SIG package, and if you need a good jump shot too, the jump shot I'm using in this video, 59% green window, all right? I literally dropped that jump shot tutorial with the jump shot package, everything I'm doing with that jump shot. I dropped that video a couple of days ago, so make sure you check that out. And if you need help blocking, make sure you check out my block tutorial. Like, it's helping a lot of people in the community right now. A lot of people said in the comments they're getting way more blocks after watching the video. So make sure you guys check that out, all right? And if you want, look how easily I blow past everybody with this build as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want me to drop that a SIG video with all my SIG packages, so you could just copy and paste and just do what I'm doing here, probably even better than how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know and I'll drop that video ASAP for you guys, all right? And again, if you want that green window, 59% green window, check out that video as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help the community, man. I want everybody playing good, bro. Like, this build, look at the defense on this build. Beautiful thing about this build too is the passing. You know what I mean? Look at the passing. No clumsy passes. Dudes ain't playing hot potato with the ball trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a dot. You dig me? Like, everything is a dot with this build. And you can run the break easy with this build. You get good speed. You feel me? The build feels great, yo. So here's your attributes, all right? Close shot. First, before I even get into that, of course, you gotta make the build a small forward. Now, his height is gonna be 6'7". I know LeBron is 6'8", but you get better attributes with 6'7", all right? So 6'7", and there's another reason why you wanna make it 6'7". I'll get into that in a second. So 6'7", weight is gonna be 215, and your wingspan is at 7 foot, all right? A 7 foot wingspan. Your close shot is at a 73. Your driving layup is at an 80. Your driving dunk is at an 87. Your standing dunk is a 46. Your post control is at a 60. That way we get post fade phenom. Okay? Mid range is at an 80. Your 3-point shot is going to be at an 83. Your free throw is at a 58. Now you're probably looking at the badges like bronze. Remember, you have badge elevators, okay? And you're going to have cap breakers, okay? So, and you should have a good amount of cap breakers right now. At least 9 to 12 cap breakers right now you should have, okay? So don't worry about that. So you're gonna bump up your dead eye, your limitless range, you're gonna bump that up. Your shots, your stand shot specialist, you're gonna bump that up. All right? You can also bump up your pass accuracy to about a 74. This is all with cap breakers, mind you, all right? Cap breakers and badge elevators, okay? With your passing, you're gonna bump that up with a cap breaker, all right? Interior defense is at an 80. Perimeter defense is at an 81. Use your cap breakers to bump that up to at least an 85, okay? Your steal is at a 51. We're not worrying about steals. This build is not about getting steals. This build is about blocking, crushing their feelings, all right, when they think they have an open shot or easy dunk, okay? You know LeBron always gets those chase downs, all right? So your block is going to be at an 85. Your offensive rebounds at a 52. Your defensive rebounds at a 77. Use your cap breakers to bump that up. All right. That way you're going to be horsing everybody. Okay. Your speed is at an 89. Use one cap breaker on your speed. And we're going to get into the whole cap breaker layer. I'm going to have the cap breakers there so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Agility is at an 80. Your strength is going to be at an 80. And your vertical is at an 85. All right. Now, with the badge elevator, you want to bump up immovable force. You want to bump that up. Physical finisher, you could bump that up. Posterizer, you're definitely going to bump up, okay? Pogo stick on Hall of Fame is fine where it's at. You're going to need pogo stick on Hall of Fame for these pump fakers. High flying denier, you're going to want to bump that up. All right, that may get bumped up on its own when you bump up some of the stuff with your cap breakers. I can't remember exactly. You don't need to bump up brick wall and none of that. You could if you have extra space and you just like whatever, you just bump it up. All right, but paint patroller, you may want to bump that up to gold. But actually, that's going to bump up when you do your when you use your cap breakers. That should bump up. Challenger, you're going to use your badge elevator to bump that up too. Okay, you can bump that up to a gold. All right. Now again, we're not worrying about steals. Then you can still get steals with this build. You can definitely still get steals with this build. You just gotta reach properly, and if you really play proper defense, they'll just fumble the ball. All right, because again, that immovable force enforcer, you're gonna be knocking them out of bounds. They're gonna be dropping the ball. Trust me. All right, this build is a beast. Okay. Now you could bump up Daima. Well, that should go up as well when you use the cap breakers. Make sure you use it. Like I said, I'm going to show the cap breaker layout, and we're going to do that. All right. Deadeye, you're going to bump up. Okay. Set shot specialist, you're going to bump up with your badge elevator. And post fade phenom, if you want to do some post fades on them, you can bump that up too. All right. Because you know LeBron, he tried to do his little Kobe and Mike thing and hit them with a post fade. You know what I'm saying? So you can bump that up as well. All right. This is all with your badge elevator. Limitless range, you're going to definitely bump up so you can hit them shots. All right, at least to gold. Okay, so you can hit those shots. If you get it to Hall of Fame, you get it to Hall of Fame. All right. Paint Prodigy, you may want to bump that up to silver with your badge elevator, even at a gold. You know what I mean? Driving layup, physical finisher, get that at least to a gold. You're going to bump that up with your badge elevator to a gold. Okay. I really don't do no floaters with this build, so I ain't worried about that. Posterizer, you're going to bump that up at least to gold to Hall of Fame. Okay. All with your badge elevators. All right. All with badge elevators. Okay. Unpluckable, you really don't have to touch. If you have extra room in your badge elevator and you want to bump it up to gold, you could do that. All right. So, again, look at the attributes, apply the attributes exactly how I have them, all right? And just bump up what you need to bump up with your badge elevators, okay? And again, official LeBron James build. Now let's get into, here's the cap breaker layout, all right? Now I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I would do with the cap breakers, how they are. Ball handle, I will bump that up three notches. Okay, I'll bump the ball handle up 3 notches. You're gonna get some new badges, a couple of new animations. We're not touching the steal. All right. Speed, I will bump that up 1 notch just to max it out at a 90. Okay. What else we got here? Defensive rebound. Like I said, you can use 3 cap breakers on that right there off rip, and you'll be horsing the centers, okay? Perimeter defense. Get that to at least an 85. At least. All right? So you may want to just max it out, apply 4 of them, but you want it up at least an 85, okay? Interior defense, I will use literally 1 cap breaker on that. Alright. What else? Pass accuracy. Use 2 cap breakers on that. And you'll be fine. You'll be zipping that ball across the court. Trust me. Alright. You see what I'm talking about with the steal? And we're not touching the steals at all. And you can still get a steal. Look how I blow past them again. You dig what I'm saying? And I only have my posterizer on gold. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to bump it up to Hall of Fame. You can if you want. But I only have it on gold. Alright? Now, some of these clips, we're in season 3. Okay? So some of my badges are not even elevated right now. Because you got to reach level 25 to have that open slot for your badge elevator. So you see what I'm doing with my badges regular. You dig? So don't get nervous out there because of you didn't elevate your badges yet. Look at the defense. You know what I mean? Like I said, this build literally clamps up everyone. All right? You could clamp up the guards with this build that love to do the left-right cheesy moves. Okay? Look at the chase down, saving the day. All right? Well, that's it for this video. I'm up out of here. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, please. It really helps me out. Shout out to everybody that's been subbing up and showing mad love to the channel. I truly appreciate y'all. All right? I got more videos to make. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next.